The clones are back. The Techno Union's back. And Obi-Wan knows. What does he know? We're going to discuss it today on Star Wars Reactions.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In 1977, George Lucas formed a legacy.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force.
Inspired by mythology, his saga has become a passion for many.
Feel the Force around you.
His legend has become our story.
It's true. All of it.
One of resistance,
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
rebellion,
Rebellion is built on hope.
and redemption.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is Star Wars Reactions.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Star Wars Reactions. I am Aaron Harris, one of your hosts here, and we are going to have a great episode today discussing A Distant Echo, the second episode of the new Clone Wars season. I never thought I'd be saying that, but I am. And I can't do this alone, so let's go ahead and bring in the man behind the mic on the other side of this this podcast, my right-hand man. He is the Chewie to my Han, the CB-23 to my Kaz, the BB-8 to my Poe. He's the great David Motters. David, my friend, how's it going?
Good, buddy. I'm ready to react. I thought you might say I'm your Wat Tambor to your Admiral Trench, but that just doesn't work so well, does it?
Yeah, that one doesn't work quite as well. I thought about the Anakin to my Obi-Wan, but then I remember you would eventually have to kill me, so I figured we'd skip that part.
No, that's good. It's always good to do the Han to Chewie and CB-23 to Kaz and all those. But yeah, no, we're ready to go, man. We're ready to rock.
Awesome. How you doing?
Good on this end, I think. Busy weekend. I think you had one too, and just a lot of stuff going on. Plus March Madness. It's my favorite month of the year. So you and I are basketball guys, so this is quite the month for us. So that's pretty exciting too. Not just Star Wars, but b-ball as well.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I love college basketball, and matter of fact, my local team that I go see all the time, the Florida Southern Moccasins, there, Florida Southern College, they're actually ranked this year. They're number 1 in the conference, but they're also ranked number 5 nationally, Division II. So we have had a great year, and playoffs start Tuesday night. So I will be right there front and center, enjoying some good old college ball.
Yeah, I'm glad you're going, man. It's a lot of fun to, Division I, Division II, college basketball. It's just so exciting. I hope you have a good time tomorrow. Hopefully the good guys win, and you can enjoy some more playoff games.
I hope so, man. We hope so. If we win Tuesday, we play again Thursday, and championship the weekend if we win Thursday. So it will be a busy week, I hope.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed. Exactly. So, but lot going, not really. Well, I was going to say a lot going on, but really isn't a lot going on in the world of Star Wars right now. David, what news do you got for us this week?
Yeah, just like you said, you did such a great job compiling all the news last week. Last week was incredible with Bob Iger, Project Luminous finally being announced. It was overwhelming, and this week it's really down, but there is a little bit. And I guess we could have even have done it last week, I guess, but it's better just to leave it for today. But the show that you and I covered for 2 straight years, the second season was released on Disney Plus on February 25th, so it's there. Like you and I have talked before, we've covered every episode, and it's really our hope that fans go back and watch both seasons. They can watch it. It's a real nice, smooth, continuous flow, and I think they could have a lot of fun with it. Kids too. You could sit down and watch it, 2 or 3 episodes at a time. But that's kind of the only piece of news we got is that both seasons are there. There are only 2 seasons, but you can watch any episode you want now.
And for the record, we are talking about Star Wars Resistance.
Oh, forgive me. Yes. The show we covered for 2 years. Yeah, we also covered Rebels for quite a period.
You're so excited about it in the news, you just forgot to say what show. Star Wars Resistance is available on Disney Plus. So yeah, a lot of people who missed out on watching it. This is your chance to catch up, man. It was really an underrated show. I can throw out multiple reasons why it probably went that way, but we're not going to do that tonight. But it's a great show. Give it a chance. Don't go in. I will go just to go ahead and say this. Don't go in expecting the Clone Wars or Rebels. If you go in with those expectations, you will be disappointed because it's a completely different type of show. So, but if you go in, you will be amazed at how well this show was done. And check it out. Star Wars Resistance on Disney Plus. Whew. So, David, one more thing that wasn't in the notes that I just thought of. I thought about just now, and I just didn't have a chance to put it in. And C2, as we had C2E2 going on this week. Right. And Del Rey surprised everybody there by having limited copies of the Rise of Skywalker novelization.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I thought that was pretty cool. And it comes out for us when? Later this month, right? In March.
I want to say it's in March. Let me. It's actually in my old show notes here. Hold on. I think. Hold on. Oh. Oh no, that's the comic adaptation.
Oh, right.
Let's see here.
Now, I do know this while you're looking that StarWars.com did put out a excerpt from the beginning, I think, of the movie, beginning of the story where Kylo Ren is on Mustafar. I have yet to read that. I've been trying to catch up on all the other stuff that you and I have been talking about in previous news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's actually in 2 weeks, March 17th.
Oh, nice.
Is the release date. So we're not far away. Okay. And I did not realize it was coming out this soon. I would have added it to my pre-order list on Amazon. I'll have to do that. Because so far I have I got 3 books already pre-ordered that I'm just waiting for. I got the Shadowfall book, the sequel to Alphabet Squadron, pre-ordered. The Thrawn Ascendancy book, Chaos Rising, the first copy there. And I got the Art of Star Wars Rebels pre-ordered. I'm just waiting for those to come in. So now I have to add Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. What is the Rebels one? The Rebels one was delayed from what, this past October?
Yes, it was delayed from this past October to when is the current release date again? To May 19th.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, May 19th. So it'll be a great 3 months because I'll get Star Wars. I'll get the Art of Star Wars Rebels in May. I'll get Shadowfall in June. Well, a couple months really. And then in October we'll get the Thrawn Ascendancy book. Oh, in August we get the new
Thrawn.
Well, Thrawn will be in October.
Oh, that's right. They bumped it back.
October. Correct. But we'll get the Light of Jedi, the first book in the High Republic series, in August.
Yeah, Charles Soule's book. Yeah.
Yep. So a lot of books coming out. My eyes
are going to fall out of my head.
Honestly, I like reading, so if I can get a book and read it, I would love it. I love seeing it on screen, but reading it can be just as fun. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. And plus, usually the books have additional things that they just don't fit into the novelizations or into the movies. Sorry, the novelizations have more than what they can fit in the movie.
Oh, no question. No question. No, I'm looking forward to all those. Every single one of those. I've read the first book there of the Alphabet Squadron. Yeah, and looking forward to the second one of that and on. So, yeah, good stuff coming at least.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming, and we got Clone Wars to go with it. So it's going to be a fun year for Star Wars fans. So, like I said, not a lot of news out there. So let's go ahead and jump into our review because we got a great episode, the second episode of season 7 of the series Star Wars: The Clone Wars. A distant echo, 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 echo. I have too much fun sometimes. You realize that, right?
That's how we do this, man. We'll just throw stuff out there, Star Trek references, other silly stuff. Carabas moments. I already had mine to start the episode, not even telling people what the series was. I'll have another Carabas moment before the end of this episode. So,
well, I'm sure we all will at some point. So,
yeah.
But we got a great episode. So let's go ahead and talk about it. A distant echo is the topic of conversation today. This episode was released on Disney Plus on February 28th, Friday, February 28th, and is still currently available. It was written by Matt Michnovetz and Brent Friedman, who of course wrote the Bad Batch episode as well. But we have an additional credit on this episode of Dave Filoni. So Dave Filoni actually did some rewriting, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. And of course, the episode was directed by Stuart Lee. This episode, of course, picks up right where right where Bad Batch ends, which was, that was just such a great episode. And in this episode, the Bad Batch, Rex, and Anakin, they take off to uncover the truth about what this mysterious signal was that they were receiving coming from the separatist world of Skako Minor. So they head out there. They infiltrate the city. Of course, Wat Tambor's there leading the separatist movement and big techno-union presence. We see good old droid fighting again. We see some new type of droids. I like that too. The security droids here on Skako Minor are new. I like seeing those guys. They infiltrate in and Cass. Rex.
Carabas moment.
It's going to be one of those nights, folks. It's going to be one of those shows. One of those shows.
That's right.
Rex and Tech, while they're being covered, infiltrate the control room, and there they find, hooked up to the machines, Rex's pal Echo. And it is an amazing, amazing episode. And that's pretty much where the episode ends, with finding Echo. And great, a lot of fun. David, what were your initial thoughts when you first saw A Distant Echo?
Yeah, like you said, I thought it was a great episode. Not a good episode, a great episode. And it's just, you and I were talking last episode about how I had seen all these story reels. You did too. You have them, and I do remember watching them. But fortunately, I've had some amnesia related to these things. I think because, again, animatics versus actual episodes. And it was really neat because as it played out, I'm like, wait a minute, I know I can see this coming. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I do remember, Echo is in there. And so it was really neat. So it was kind of still a new episode for me, and I really enjoyed that about last week's episode, The Bad Batch, and of course this one. So that was really cool. I thought